Hello, I'm Kellyanne Cass and welcome to this channel, Stone the Crone. I welcome all the wise women, the warriors, the wicked, and the witches. This is what I normally would have as my Aussie Terf goes to town. And I do understand that I'm a little late than I normally am with my experience and my turfing in the city. IWD ran their fabulous rally on Saturday, which I have hosted on this channel. The reason why that is I normally every other time have recorded for IWD, but unfortunately for whatever reason, I was not able to access that channel at the time. So instead of recording nothing at all, I decided the best approach would be to go on Stone the Crone, which I did, and they will be any rallies or anything from now on that I go to will be hosted on Stone the Crone here. This is, again, probably where I should have recorded all of them, but I had reached out and offered to do the live for IWD. Unfortunately, this time, like I said, was not able to access their channel, so the rally did not go there. So, unfortunately, this has caused a little bit of an issue, and I've received a really horrible, quite nasty email because, unfortunately, the video that I had live on my channel here, one of the organisers from IWD did not approach me at all and asked me if they could crop the video that I had recorded and upload it on IWD. It's not that I did not give permission for them to do so. They never asked in the first place. I asked the organiser of IWD if they could link my original video of the rally to the cropped version that they had hosted on the channel. They did not want to do that. I then had given them because look, at the end of the day, would happy have cropped it, would have happy uploaded it, would have happy have done all this stuff that I've done before. So this is the first time it went live on Stone the Crone, and it will not be the last time it goes live on Stone the Crone. Unfortunately, because I asked for the original to be linked, and unfortunately because the particular organizer that I'm dealing with did not want to get back to me on any communication. So I reached out to them, Facebook Messenger, I reached out by text, and I reached back by email, and no communications was had. This forced me, unfortunately, to comment on the video itself and remind the person that I had no idea that the video had been cropped and put on IW, which again, I certainly do not have a problem with. But I did ask, could there be a link in the description box to the original video? Because what was cropped out was my interaction at the beginning with different Brisbane Terfs. I understand that I am not everybody's cup of tea, and I am good with that. I am fine with that. And that's part of the reason why I started this channel in the first place, because this is a place for those who are a little bit alternative, that are a little goth, but we're not queer. Yeah? We understand that we might be a little eccentric, or we might be a little bit left, but we're not queer. We're not part of the alphabet mafia, So that's part of the big reason why I started this channel in the first place, is a place for wicked women and witches and warriors and those who really don't mind giving a fuck, and we've got no fucks to give, to come. So again, I don't mind if 0 people watch this channel. I don't mind if 1 billion people watch this channel. This is just my record of my things that I've experienced and me saying no. I'm more than happy to help any other feminist group with crocheting, with fundraising, with videotaping, with picking up pieces of art, which going out of my way to drop them in city to people. I'm happy to do all this stuff and above. I don't think it was too reasonable at the end of the day just to ask for an active link to put below the video on this channel to point them to the rest of the extended version so that they can see not just the chosen few speakers to speak, but other women that are interacting and talking to each other there. It is what it is. Now, I thought about this and then thought, no, I shouldn't do it. And then I thought, but the email I received was so damn disgusting. I am going to read some of this out to you because I really have never received a letter like this in my life. All I asked was for a link to be put on the video to lead back to the whole video of the rally. And if that could not be done in the time that I gave, which was 24 hours, I said, please do this by 24 hours. Or if you don't want to, then that's okay. Take down the video altogether and people can come and watch what I recorded on Stone the Crone. The video is still there. I have not silenced anyone. I haven't disappeared anyone. It's there in its entirety on Stone the Crone. Again, had I been asked to crop and share, more than happy to do that. I was never asked if the video could be cropped and used. I would have said yes. So, this is what I received. Kellyanne. Respond multiple demands from Kellyanne over the past 10th of January. Very official, very official letter here. Very official. Most official letter anyone's ever written me, actually. And I'm half tempted to frame it. It's actually so beautiful. Over a number of hours, you've sent a series of demands. No, they weren't demands. There was no demand at all other than, please link my work. It was a request that could literally, they refused to do. Refused. Over the number of hours, you have sent a series of demands concerning my post of a video you took at the IWD rally on the 7th of January, the No Sex Self-ID in Queensland. While other women were working on their submissions to the Queensland government, developing a national petition against self-sexual ID, now launched, and planning other actions together, you were sending a bunch of demands and threats. There was no threats. The only thing that was please link my original video. If you do not, please take down what you have not asked to take. That is all. Please do this in a timely manner. So, it said, you are prepared to try and bring down a network that has been a player for 5 years in this particular struggle to satisfy your own ego. So apparently, to satisfy my own personal ego, even though I literally could not, there was no icon on my phone to put this up on IWD. So I am the world's crappiest turf in the whole fucking universe, and this one woman full of ego has tried to take down 5 years of struggle to satisfy myself. In the time I have been involved, I can't think of anyone else who has wanted to do that. I've completed my Queensland submission and have worked on a petition, etc. And now I have responded once to your demands, and this is it. Again, no demands. Just please link my video because that's only the right thing to do. By the way, I too got my letter in for a submission, and you know I'm articulate as fuck with this shit. I am just what I am. The part of the video I posted, just the part, not the full video, your demands have been the same, sent over a number of platforms via email, text, and messenger. Yes, and I did explain why I had to do that. If there was communication backwards and forwards, we would have been able to sort this out, and I would have been able to crop the video the way I wanted. Now, please keep in mind that over the weekend, as you can see on the video, I went into the city between setting up for my daughter's 21st birthday party. Because I'm such a horrible turf, Wordsworth turf. So I did that, ran in, did that, fricked off home, as you can see. So yeah, unfortunately, the only place I could communicate with her was in the comment section of the video on IWD's channel. Unfortunately, you know, like, what am I supposed to do? Hands are tied, people. Come on. Some of your demands have been sent seconds after the previous one, which is true. I did send a message and had pressed send before I sent the rest of the message. This is true. But when I did send that via messenger as well as email, it was together. Keep in mind that this woman on Wednesday rang me twice while driving the car, one after the other. So, pot, kettle, black, much? I will keep going. You have threatened further action. I did. I said, if the active link to the original video is not put up, or you choose not to take it down, I will have to consider other things to do, which I did. I don't make idle threats. This is not a thing I do. The YouTube video and acknowledgement you took of the video include the full video. So, you threatened further action and I didn't comply with your demand to either take down the video or put up the full video. I never said to put up the full video. And I know you're watching this and I'm reading your email out. I'm reading it. The whole lot, darling. Get comfy. Get a coffee. This shit is good. So I did not ask her to put the whole video on IWD. That is not important. It was just to link the original video. The acknowledgement that you shot the video had already been provided on IWD's YouTube channel. I don't know where because I did not see any active link. You were acknowledged verbally on the day. It's also in the actual video. Yeah, thank you for acknowledging me while I'm standing there videoing you and acknowledging the work that I had done in the previous rallies and your women's meetup that I recorded all your speakers for, cropped all that. Hours of work. Hours and hours of work. We also acknowledged you via Facebook and the IWD Twitter page. What more could you reasonably want? An active link to my original video. It wasn't a complicated demand. That is all I asked for. And it wasn't even a demand. It was like, can you please link to the original video so that others can have a choice whether they want to check out the whole thing or not. God, as you are aware, I have invited you to video the event for IWD and I have invited other women to speak at the rally and to perform other tasks to ensure the rally's success. Makes sense? The event was organised by IWD and you were to assist as we all were. Okay. All the contributions in different ways, and as the chair, I acknowledge people's contribution, including your own. Yeah, in the moment she did. But I still don't think it's unreasonable to ask for an active link in the description under the video she cropped without actually asking me first whether or not she could crop it. Psh. And breathe. Your current demand for the video to be removed. I never asked for the video to be removed. IWD, I never asked. I said, please put a link. If you do not put the link, maybe you should take it down because that's the right thing to do. Is comparable to any actual... Your current demand for the video to be removed from IWD's channel is comparable to any of the actual speakers suddenly demanding their speech to be removed. None of them would do this because their commitment is to the struggle rather than to their own egos. Again, with the ego. I take that as calling somebody names, actually. Actually, that's name calling in my opinion. At the rally, you accused me of locking you out of the IWD YouTube channel. I had not done so. Yeah, I did. I said I am locked out of IWD. See? Can't get in. I'm going to be going live on Stone the Crone. This channel. I don't know how or what the effects was, why I couldn't get into the channel, but I don't give a fuck. That's not my problem. The reason why I couldn't get access to film her rally on her channel is not my problem. Is not this fucking Terf's problem. Whatever reason it was, your issue, your monkeys, your circus. The frequency and the tone of which you are sending demands is threatening. Oh, really? Because I've had women reach out to me and... yeah. The speaking behind my back at a turn and trash talking me on forums that I cannot reply in is really bad form. Bad form. So the frequency and the tone of your sending the demands is threatening. No, like, seriously, I messaged her to do this. I reminded her that at this time I would be doing it. And then I reminded her in the morning, please, I will be doing it. Again, these aren't demands and then they are threats. They are, this is what I expect if you want to crop my stuff without asking me first. And this is a promise. I promise I do not get bullied easily. You will not push me around. You will not tell me what to do. I do not go from wanting to being dominated by some feminist who thinks that she's some sort of major leader. Like, this stuff gets really good. Like, let's keep going. I'm not done yet. This is going to be probably an hour fucking video. Like, seriously. Let's keep going because this is fun. I'm having a good time here. I know it doesn't look like it, but again, I really considered whether or not reading this out. It's not great for this infighting and all this other bullshit. Really not. But I would rather be a one-man turf or one-woman turfery. I would rather be a one-man turfery than ever deal with this garbage again. So, the frequency of sending your demands was threatening. No, it wasn't. I sent one saying that by this time tomorrow, I would like to see some action. 2, you have until this time, that was later in the night. 2, you have until this time to remedy the problem. And then yesterday morning, please, you have until this time to remedy the problem. Okay? They were not threats, they were reminders. Your fury appears to be related to the fact that I cut from IWD your speech in the interviews at the beginning and the screaming of the chants after the rally. they were good reasons to cut. Okay, so the beginning interviews were all the average Brisbane women. Just the Brisbane women. Not the chosen few that IWD has for their Speaker's Corner. This is the way that IWD does it, and they're totally welcome to do that. But while I'm on the floor and the ground and the street interviewing women, those women's voices rate too. Every single one of them rates. Why I asked for the link to be linked to the original video, so anybody could actually see that these other women had a little bit to say too. There was time before the speaker started, and I fill in that time. I'm a chatty person. I like to chat. I actually don't mind interviewing random women and walking up to them and talking to them. I'm going to do it. And at this point, I'm doing it on my channel. In a public domain. At a street rally. Let's continue. 1. A number of these things you said on the video prior to the rallies simply were incorrect. You didn't have the right to insist they would be included on the IWD video. Whose video? Pretty sure I recorded it. Pretty sure I used my data to record it. And I'm pretty sure the only icon on my phone in order to upload it live on was Stone the Crone. So there's that. IWD events have been held since 2019. The speakers have all been quality speakers who are all informed in their area of knowledge. They all worked really hard to ensure that they had their say at our event based on the fact and evidence. They do not claim a body of knowledge that they do not have. I didn't meet any you don't meet the standard, Kelly. Can I read that again? Can I read that again? Oh, do you know what? I might even just show you. Let's just have a look at that shit. Ready? Ready? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. You see that? Oh, that lighting's really bad. There. You don't meet the standard, Kelly. I am a woman. I'm an adult human female. And that is all the standard I need, ma'am. The audacity to write that from one woman to the other. That one woman does not have the standard. Yeah, and I'm upset about it. I'm freaking furious about it. Your video skills are great. They have been much valued. That doesn't mean you have extensive knowledge in other areas. Being able to celebrate, respect, and view other women's contributions independent of you is a capability you don't have. For you, ego is paramount. You continue to take our conflict to public regardless of the damage it causes the women's struggle. Damn fucking straight I am! You wrote this letter? You get the consequences of it. You did not want to just put a damn copy-paste link? I am reading it on this channel. You continue to take the... See, it was this sentence here. You will continue to take the conflict to the public place regardless of the damage it causes other women. That sentence there? That's why I'm doing this video. Because you've already accused me of it. You've accused me of shit that I have not done. So now, I will do it. You're welcome. You just manifested this bad mistake. Your interest in being a show pony overrides all. You cannot be a show pony and bully and punish. Sorry. Your interest in blah, 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 blah. Your interest in being a show pony overrides all. If you can't be a show pony, you bully and punish. Who did I bully and punish? What and where was I a show pony? 2. I made the decision not to include the last part of you screaming and chanting because it was a distraction from the quality rally that we had just held. Keep in mind, that was on my channel, and if I want to scream and carry on into my phone on a live recording on this channel, I will. You had previously agreed with me in November that you would stop being the chant leader and allow other women to have a go. Okay, yeah, this is true. This is true. I was in the arrangement with this person from IWD that if I was going to be filming, I wasn't going to be doing the megaphoning. Totally. But the moment I did not have access to IWD, the moment that verbal contract was null and void. Because I no longer was filming it for IWD. I was at that point filming it for Stone the Crone because I did not have access for IWD for whatever reason this woman would like me to believe. Also, if you watch the video on Stone the Crone, you would notice that nobody was really picking up a megaphone for the march. Like, it was literally like, there was a couple of good women picking up, but it didn't have the oomph. So I picked up a megaphone. Again, bloody hell, smack me down on the world's worst fucking turf. Oh my God, like, honestly. 2 women from Friends group agreed to be the chant leader on Saturday, but had to withdraw. 2 other women from Friends group said that they would volunteer, but as become your usual practice, you overtalk everything. My usual practice? Every single rally I have recorded has gone directly to IWD. This is the first one that didn't. If I overtake things so badly, why do you keep asking me to do shit? Honestly. I just don't understand. If I'm so freaking horrible and so dominant and so nasty, why would you ask me to do a damn thing? Psh, fuck me. And then, but as become your usual practice, you took over and prevented other women having a go. No, I didn't. I did not prevent any other women having a go. The 2 megaphones that were there were IWDs. The 3rd megaphone, which I was blowing out of, belongs to me. So you're going to tell me that I don't have the right to join a rally with my own personal megaphone? Is that what you're saying to me? Is that what you're personally saying to me? That when you join a rally, you don't have the right to bring an own megaphone. Please don't do this again. So, to prevent other women having a go, please don't do this again. I'm fucking loud. Bitch, fuck me, I was born this way. Stay loud, my friends. It's fucking my chant. Come on. Stop it. As you're aware, the next IWD rally will be held on this date. While you are welcome to attend and to video for your own channel, you are not welcome to push other women out of the role in which they had put their hands up for. What women have I pushed out? Please send me a list of these women so I can personally apologise for my disgusting behaviour that you've clocked me on. Because I would really like to apologise to them. And if they have a problem, for me to personally sort it out one-on-one. Now, these rallies are in a public domain. I don't see this person from IWD going up to trans activists who are videotaping us and demanding that they give her their footage. As you're aware, I read that bit, sorry. While you're welcome to attend and to videotape for your own channel, you are not welcome to push other women out of the roles that they have put their hands up. Again, give me a list of these women and I'll personally apologise to them. You can do your worst damage, Kelly, like rising of bread. Women who fight for women will still rise. Then they've put their name. Ego, show pony, helping themselves without even asking. Look, it's not that I refused to give them the video. It's not that at all. It's like it's come to my attention that you didn't give IWD permission. I could not have given IWD permission to use my video if IWD never asked for the video in the first place. So unfortunately, Stone is now going to be moving forward, not helping IWD. So therefore, moving forward, IWD will not be getting crocheted scarves, crocheted beanies, will not be getting their conferences filmed and edited and cropped by myself. They will be finding somebody else. I will not be having things dropped off to my personal abode, which I thought was really hilarious in here, where she's saying that basically I'm a loony and I know where she lives, and she doesn't feel comfortable with that when she knows my address and has stuff delivered to my house for me to bring to her. I'm extremely disappointed and I'm extremely upset and I'm extremely angry, as you can see. This is not a video I wanted to make, and I'm upset to do so. This will not determine how I turf. Well, I suppose it will. It will determine how I turf moving forward. But I will be at the next IWD rally. If you want to come and speak and have a little chat with me, please come over and do so. If you found this very offensive and that I probably should not have made this video, that is fine. I don't mind. At the end of the day, this turf says no. I say no to being pushed around by men or women. If you want access to anything on my channel, please just shoot me a message and say, yo, do you mind? I will probably go, yeah, mate, go for it. Go for gold. Go for gold. But a little respect goes a long way, and a little respect goes both ways. And one can't demand respect and write a letter like this without having a good look in the mirror first. Because what I did notice at that rally was we had probably 10 new faces there, 10 new turfs. But what else I realised is IWD probably had about 10 or 15 that didn't turn up. So the number was about the same. Had I got to the rally, and when I mentioned I didn't have the icon, if I knew that this was going to be an issue and it was going to be a problem, I wouldn't have put it up on my channel in the first place. And then there would have been no footage of the rally in order to take and crop and load up on IWD's channel. You only could take what I could film. And as for the comments in the under the YouTube channel were very interesting, because this person actually put under there, and I could not believe it, that any footage basically from an IWD rally belonged to IWD. And that if I, Stone the Crone, put a event together, then I was more than welcome to record my own event. Nah. Big fat fucking no. I will record anything in a public domain. I will talk to any woman in a public domain. So moving forward today, I will be going back into that live, that stream. I will be cutting out Selgrove, I will be cutting out Steph, and I will be cutting out Narissa, and I will be posting them back on Stone the Crone in their thing, because yes, they are amazing speakers. They are. They have amazing knowledge. And this is why I've worked so hard to help with IWD. Because of these women. But the women who also spoke just chatting have a right to have their words heard and documented too. Which is why I asked for a link to the original video. So that those women who did speak to me were heard as well. This is why I have to say I really like Kelly J and the format that she brings to standing for women. Because there is no hierarchy. There is no one turf is a better turf than the other. There is no one woman is better than the other. There is no that one's a this, ego, that name call, show pony. There's not a that. Anyway, I love you now. Talk to you later. Stay loud, my friends. Stone out.